Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm your boy Retro Bliss, and I've been on a Sega Master System kick for a little bit now. I streamed some games last week, and I wanted to stream some games this week. Last week I streamed them on a Mac, on a MacBook Pro, and I was using a program called OpenEMU, and so I wanted to, I upgraded the RAM in my office on my Windows PC. I have 32 gigs of RAM, which is quite a bit. And I have a 16 gig video card, which is plenty to emulate some of these games. Anyway, I had downloaded some emulators for the Sega Master System, and I was having some issues with my live stream earlier today. It was freezing on me, so I had done a RAM check on the RAM that I had put in. No issues at all. My CPU usage is not even at 10% right now, and I'm streaming, and I've got my streaming software up. I've got browsers up. I've got Photoshop up, and I've got the emulator up, and I don't understand. So anyway, my stream's showing a real good stream right now, so it shouldn't be the stream speed at all. So we're just gonna have some fun today and play some Hang On and see if we have any issues with stuttering or anything like that. If you guys are on here and want to chat, please do so. I can't walk and chew gum at the same time, so sometimes the responses may be a little slow in coming, but you can chat amongst yourselves as well. So anyway, appreciate you guys being on here. Let's have some fun and play some Hang On for the Sega Master System. Okay. I meant to do something real quick. The desktop audio is just a little hot. I don't want it coming through my mic. Okay, if there was a little bit of an echo, it should be gone now. One of the downsides to some of these Master System racing games, if there's a manual transmission involved, you can accidentally either shift up or shift down when you don't want to, because you're steering with the same controller that you're shifting with. It's been a little bit since I played this game, so see what I mean? I shifted down. Did not want to do that. Ah! Doggone it. One thing I have to say about the Master System is, compared to the NES, the color palette is just so much more. It's just superior to the NES. There's no doubt about that. The NES has the edge when it comes to sound. Whoa. Come on, stay in high gear. What are you doing? My kids grew up with Super Nintendo and PC gaming, so to them even this is crude in comparison, but at the time the graphics for oh, doggone it, the graphics were amazing. Come on, stay in high gear. What are you doing? Staying in gear is a problem. What's really sad is, back in the 80s, when I bought my Master System, I bought some games, and I was able to get some of it kind of on the cheap. Oh no! Doggone it. And it was around the same time that the job that I was working at, I was married, and I don't even think I had my first kid when I bought my Master System, but it wasn't long after that we did have our oldest boy, and I started working, and when the job that I was in, I was working so many hours that I didn't have time to play games back then. So I don't even know what I did with my Master System in the games. I don't remember ever selling them or giving them away or anything. I have no idea. Kahlo! Give me a minute here, my friend. I'm trying to pay attention. I see you on there. So, it wasn't until earlier this year that I decided to start collecting for the Master System again, and right now I'm up to about 80 games, which is a nice chunk of the game library. If you know any, oh no, if you know anything about the Master System, the library wasn't nearly as extensive as the NES. Sega did a poor job in marketing this console. They stepped it up when they introduced the Genesis, but it's really a shame too, because this console is a great console. Oh, really? I'm gonna make it. Oh, I did make it. I think Hang On, if I remember correctly, was one of the games that came with the actual console. They didn't actually have a cartridge for it. It was actually built in. Oh no! Built into the system itself. So when you turned it on with no cartridge in it, it would. I think I had both Hang On and Safari Hunt. I think that's what it was called. Yeah, Hang On's a pretty fun game, man. And going around these curves, I don't brake. I just let up on the gas, then try to float into the turn. Ooh, I almost bit it right there. It's not Kahlo, it's Kaio, sorry. Ooh, I don't know how I didn't hit him. I'm using the emulators, actually plural. I downloaded a number of Master System emulators to stream with, and I've used RetroArch in the past, but wanted to use an exclusive Master System emulator. But for Windows, the ones that at least I downloaded, I was having issues with. So if you guys have some suggestions, but it seems to be playing just fine in RetroArch. Oh, come on, people. No, no, no. Oh, for sure I was going to bump into him. You can kind of tell that in programming that, of course, the detail is much better in Hang On here, but the code that they used to generate the backgrounds when they made this game had to be borrowed from either Enduro or Pole Position. For the 2600. Doggone it. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Maybe. Oh, 3 seconds left. Another thing too, since I kind of have the volume down on the PC as to not interfere with my microphone, I can't, when you shift down you can hear it. And I'm not always hearing it if I accidentally do that. Another thing too, I was mentioning the collecting for the Master System. It's getting more expensive to collect for games these days, and Master System games are no exception. I have found some deals, but I don't like paying $80+ for an old video game just to have in a collection. But they go way higher than that. Some of them do. I don't think I'll ever own Alf. Oh, doggone it. Alf for the Master System is like way expensive, especially if it's complete in box and in decent condition. So we'll see. No, I'm in trouble now. Oh, I didn't think I'd make it. Yeah, this is not good, guys. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, I didn't make it. Oh. I didn't do too bad considering it was my first time playing in a little bit. I did do a review on this some months back. Man, I was mentioning in my other stream, there are so many video games, and I love to play all kinds of video games, but it's hard to be good at all of them. You have to play for a while and figure all the games out, and there's just too many games to be that good. So, all right, let's continue on. Let's do another one. Let's do another one, at least one more. Oh, I wanted to do something. I got the stupid mouse. Didn't realize I had the pointer right there. Sorry, guys. That can be annoying, I know. I'm probably a few years older than a lot of the kids who played on the Master System back in the 80s. I was an adult. I was a teenager in the early 80s and adult. Got married in 86, man. So I still loved video games even as an adult, but like I said, I was so busy working, I didn't really have a whole lot of time. When I was home, I had to help with my son, my newly born son, and spend time with the wife and whatnot. And I also had other interests. I was into computer programming. I was a self-taught kind of guy, and in those days I also had an Atari ST, which is a better, more powerful system than the Master System was. So the Master System didn't really get my full attention in those days. And like I said, I don't know. I wish I knew what I did with all that. Oh no. I can't remember all of the games that I had. At times, Soldiers, Hang On, Safari Hunt. I had Zillion. I had Rocky. What else did I have? At my age, they say your memory's the second thing to go, but I can't remember what the first one was. I can't remember. I know I had other games. Oh, I have Fantasy Zone for sure. I had Double Dragon. Yeah, I had Double Dragon. All right, challenge the next course. You let up when you see the directional signs telling you let up on the accelerator and you just kind of drift into the turn. And the accelerator is needed until you get out of the turn. It works in the early rounds at least. I don't know, shifting up and down is a strategy to use in the later rounds. I wouldn't know because I haven't gotten that far. Yeah, the Master System is definitely an underappreciated console. And I think to this day it's still underappreciated. I think the reason why that is because people who collect usually or have interest in some of these older things, if they have to pick and choose, they're gonna pick and choose the systems that they kind of grew up on, you know. And there were a whole lot more people that had NESs than had Master System consoles. And I've not done any, but there are channels that have done videos on side-by-side ports of certain games, and more often than not, the Master System version is much better graphically. Sometimes it's a little inferior when it comes to the sound, but gameplay and color palette, you know, the NES really couldn't keep up on that. But again, Nintendo really marketed the NES very well. Had a lot of third-party support for the games. No. And Sega at the time, they struggled in that area. They just couldn't. They couldn't compete. I want to say that they actually beat Nintendo to market with the Master System. But again, their marketing strategy, availability of the units, all that played into it, and even the games themselves, they were very uninteresting packages to look at when you went looking for a video game, you know. So yeah, they basically a blank white box with checkers on it and a picture. Even the old Atari games had much better artwork on their on their games. It was just better. So, but now you can't find this stuff in the wild very much. I had a friend earlier in the year. He knew I had a gaming channel, and we were on Facebook, and he sent me a message. I hadn't seen him in a while, and he said, "Hey man, I got some stuff, you know, if you're interested, you know, tell me what you think it's worth and see if you want it." And so he basically, I got some Master System stuff, some Saturn stuff, some Genesis. I got a Genesis console, Master System console, a Saturn Genesis, and a Master System console, a number of games for each system, controllers. For the Master System, I had the light gun and the 3D glasses. And the games, some of the games were actually considered somewhat valuable. I shouldn't say somewhat valuable. Yee's was in the collection, and it was in great shape. And after the fact, after I'd already paid him, I looked at it, and I think the game was valued at about $150, and I think I only paid $300 for all of it. And I can't remember how many games I got. So it tells you what your high score is, but I didn't happen to see what my score was. Oh, I didn't do too good that time, did I? All right, let's do at least one more. Let's have some fun. Let's do this. hate when I shift down accidentally. That's the downside to these controllers, man. It'd be nice to have a specific button for shift up, another button for shift down, but having 2 fire buttons alone was an achievement back in those days. You didn't see that a lot at the time. And another thing too, I was definitely not used to playing on a D-pad of any kind. Most of the games that I played on, I used my, oh, doggone it, an Atari style stick, usually with just one button. You know, kids nowadays and young adults alike, younger adults, really never knew what it was like to play with a stick most of the time when you were playing a video game. And adjusting, going from one to the other was a little challenging, I would say. And you're used to controlling the movement of the sprite with your right hand, and then all of a sudden you're using your left on a D-pad. You know, I had played one way for so long. It was a little tough. I've been playing a little while here and I haven't had one hiccup with this emulator, so RetroArch seems to do well on a PC. OpenEMU, I highly suggest using that if you're using a Mac or a MacBook. It does very well also. Of course, emulation is great. It's awesome, nice to have, but there's really nothing like playing on the original hardware. My game room is set up. I have a specific setup just for a 2600, and then I have another on a CRT, and then I have a CRT for my Master System, Saturn, Genesis, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, that kind of thing. Oh no, already? 15 seconds into the race. I will tell you, if you want to play, play Atari games, Atari 2600 games specifically, on a flat screen modern TV, the way to go, really, I mean, there's different ones, but you know, you have your flashback stuff, and then you have like your little arcade sticks, you know, where you plug them up into, you know. But really the best thing that I actually have two of these. They're called Retron 77s, and if you don't know what that is, check out my video on it. I did a video on how to update the firmware and how to add the game ROMs to a micro SD card that actually comes with it. You can play a lot of cartridges on it, but there are some that are going to struggle. It's kind of hit or miss with the Activision carts, and you're definitely going to have a lot of problems if you're trying to use a cart homebrew cartridge on the Retron 77. Now the Retron 77 will play carts, but it can play the ROMs too to emulate. It's actually an emulator is what it is. The whole thing's an emulator, but what it does is if you use a cart, it dumps the ROM onto the emulator, and then you just play the game from there. You're not really playing from the cart like you would if you just played on a regular 2600. But the graphics are awesome. Gameplay is good. Another thing too is Hyperkin is the company who makes the Retron 77, and they make some of my favorite controllers for the 2600 now. Dang it, I knew that was going to happen. The controller has these bevels on the front corners, and it just makes the controller feels just so much better in your hand. And they're compatible with the original hardware, so that's all I use. That's all I use on the for 2600 stuff, except for even they even make a USB Atari 2600 style stick, and it's amazing. And more often than not, my Atari games will be played with that. I'm just used to playing on the stick, on at least on those games. I'm a lot better now with a D-pad than I used to be. It's not so much of a struggle anymore, but I can remember there being an adjustment period for me. It was tough. All right, on to the next challenge. For my Master System games, I use a on the PC when I emulate. I use a Logitech F310 controller. It's pretty solid controller, man. It's got the triggers on it, the shoulder buttons, the 4 action buttons, and then a D-pad, and then it has a start select button that can be programmed onto the controller as well. It works really nicely. But recently I got a buddy named Brian who builds controllers, and he has some NES style dog bone controllers. And what I mean by that is there was a version of the NES that was a top loader. In other words, the cartridge stuck out and you put it down kind of like on a Atari or on a Master System, and it came with dog bone style controllers, and they're very comfortable in the hand. And so he made me some Master System dog bone controllers, and since I've got them, that's all I use on Master System games if I'm playing on the actual console. So I'll be doing a review on those here in the near future, hopefully. I got a little stuff going on with the holidays and my parents and stuff, but yeah, I got some reviews to do on some homebrews that I bought at a retro gaming convention that I went to, and Brian was there, and I also picked up the controllers then, and I told him that I was going to do some reviews on some of the controllers. He has a bunch of them, and I only have 4 different controllers that he made, but he makes a bunch, and it's not like he makes them for Atari, Master System, and when I say Atari, I mean, you know, the 2600, 5200, the 7800, the 8-bit computers. I think he has some Commodore. Doggone it. Commodore controllers, Intellivision, ColecoVision. Yeah, he's on it, man. He's on it, and he does. I think it's kind of started out as a hobby, but there are a lot of people that buy his stuff, man. He's been at some of these gaming conventions, and there's always people at his table. It's BD Retro Mods. Check him out. I think it's bdretromods.com if I remember right. But he also has a Facebook page, Facebook group. I think he displays his different controllers on both of those places. He has a specific one that I want to get. He has a, it's basically like a paddle controller. But it's definitely better hardware than like the old style paddle controllers. And I'm pretty sure it can be utilized for games like Breakout and stuff, but he also, I think they're set up also to where you can play the driving games on the 2600. Oh, Lord. But I don't know for sure. I have to get with him on that. But, you gotta crawl before you walk, man. You know, you can't do this stuff for free. So I buy a controller here and a controller there, and one of these days I'll get some more that he has. I did buy one specific one that it's going to be in my review, that if you like Atari homebrews or even Atari 8-bit games. He has a controller that has 2 sticks on it and 2 action buttons on it, and the reason why that's important is because of one specific game that I know of called Robotron 2084. Now on the 2600, the homebrew version is called Robot War 2684, but it plays and looks amazing, almost like the arcade version of Robotron 84 or Robotron 2084. So you need 2 sticks in that game. Reason being is you use one stick to move your sprite, and then you have another stick to fire in different directions. So you can move in one direction and shoot in another direction. And the controller that I bought from Brian works wonderfully. Good controller is important, man. Having a good one that feels good and responds well, it can make the difference when you're playing these games, you know. No! Thought I could miss it. I also bought a stick controller for my Master System. So I haven't really played with that too much. I have used it, actually I've used it more on my 2600 and my 800 XL. You can use it if you're playing one button games, but I have to have a stick of some kind if I'm playing any kind of Pac-Man game. If I have a D-pad, I do horribly. I just can't do it. I also have another friend who has a gaming channel. You check it out. DKOG is what you'll find it under, and he loves Master System. He's a big Master System guy too. He has streamed some Master System gameplay on his channel as well. DKOG, check him out, man. He's got an amazing game room too. I'm aspiring to be like him. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I actually didn't start collecting video games as a hobby until COVID hit. So it's only been maybe 2 years, if that, for me. And I've got a long way to go, but I think I have around 1,600 plus games, physical, not including the digital downloads and the ROMs and whatnot. But yeah. Should have went around him on the left. He want to shift down and not want to. That's the problem with D-pads, man. Some of these older... Ooh. Hey, the gaming corner. I actually, if you can hold off and after this game, I might be able to pull up some pics of the controllers. If you can hang tight. After I do the gameplay, I will look. D is in dog. DKOG. Like Donkey Kong. And I think that has something to do with his name, actually, because he's the master at the arcade version of Donkey Kong. I can't tell you how many, what his high score is, but there aren't too many people who can beat it. DKOG. And I think on my PC here I do have some pics. So, of some of the controllers. I may not have all of them. I know I have the ones I just recently purchased for sure. The dog bone ones. DKOG is also a big 2600 fan also. He shows a lot of love for that. But I think he when he does his channel though, he showcases, you know, like some of the newer stuff, like the Master System and some of the older arcade games. He's got quite a few cabinets in his game room, and so he'll show us gameplay of him playing on those, which is basically just video of him playing those games. He's not capturing them any other way. Got a good channel. After you subscribe to my channel, subscribe to his channel. So you don't miss when we post new stuff. After this game, I will see if I can pull those pictures up. But another way you can kind of find out what they look like, I just thought. I did a video of the convention that I went to. It was called the TORG, T-O-R-G convention in Columbus, Ohio, and I show the dog bone controllers in that video. And then the dual stick controller that I have is in my video of my review of Robot War 2684. So you'll see a picture of that also. I've not done a review on that controller, but it's in the video. But like I said, my buddy Brian at BD Retro Mods, he's got pics of all that on his Facebook page and on his website. And like I said, his website is, I think, bdretromods.com. In that gaming convention, there's I took a video of his table. Oh yeah, his stuff is on Etsy. You're right. You're right. Nope. Almost got. I thought I had let up enough on. Oh, dang it. Can't talk and chew gum at the same time. Oh, Lord have mercy. Wow. Yeah, DKOG. 73, that's him. That is him. Tell him Retro Bliss sent you, man. I barely got it. Did you see that? thought I had cleared him. Oh no. I won't make it now. I won't make it now. No, no. I couldn't get around him. Doggone it. That hurts. I made it. I can't believe it. Hey, thanks, Gaming Corner. You have a channel? Sounds like you do. Tell me about it. I'll check you out, man, as soon as I get off of here. Definitely check your channel out. You want to put a link to your channel? Put your link in the chat, man. No, no, I shifted down. I didn't want to. Ah, that hurts. Nope. Oh, man, I was drifting into him. Thought for sure I was gonna hit him. Wow, I'm not doing too bad today on that one. Nope. Wow. That's probably the best I've ever done. No. I don't want beside him. No. Oh, that hurt. These later levels seem to have more bikes. No, no, no. Doggone it. I almost got it that time. No. I think I barely made that one. No, 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 no. Start drifting into him again. Man. No. Are you serious? I can't believe it. Oh man, barely. I had 2 seconds left. I'm actually getting tired. I might break 1,000,000. I won't if I don't get out of the middle gear. Yeah, yeah, that was pretty close, man. I don't, oh, another one. Oop, nope, nope. Oh! Seriously? I don't think I'm gonna make it to get extended. I don't think it's gonna happen. I jinxed myself. No way. No. You drift when you go around those corners, so I was afraid of drifting into the cyclist. So I kind of went to the left a little bit. Too much so. That's definitely gonna hurt. No. Oh man, did you see I was coasting? I was coasting past the line. No way. No. Oh, right off the bat. No. Oh. Yeah, man, the color palette on the Master System, it's hands down better than the NES ever was. It's really a shame it didn't get the support that it deserved. Ooh, they're getting a little aggressive. You see, they kind of came over on me. Woo! Thought I was gonna drift again. A million! Yay! Ah, I knew I was flirting with danger there. Getting tougher and tougher. Ah, I was afraid of drifting into him again. No! No way in the world. No, 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 no. I knew it. Not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not. Oh, oh, I coasted in. Did you see that? I coasted in. Yeah. A blind squirrel gets a nut every now and then, huh? It may not look it, but it's getting tougher. Almost did it again. Well, that was it. That was it. I wasn't expecting to play that long, guys. I honestly didn't. I think I played... I'd have to look back, but I may have played this game, just this one game reset for an hour. So anyway, I appreciate you watching the Gaming Corner. Check it out. I'm gonna check his channel out, see what's going on. Give him a like and a sub. So appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, and be sure you smack that notification bell so you know when we post a new video. We do a lot of gameplay, but I also do reviews. I'm partial to homebrew games, but I'm kind of expanding my my library here of what I'm streaming. So if there's something that you guys want to watch, I may not be good at it, but I'd probably have access to whatever game that you want to see. So we'll see you on the next one, and be sure you check back. Have a good one. Take care. Bye.